been cooped up.
Coming right up, the Grizzlies taking on the Pelicans. For Memphis, tonight's a chance to get on the road to recover against a team that they know they can compete against. Their mission starts now. Pelicans, Grizzlies. We'll be right back after this. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Memphis, down in the bottom of the conference. Fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 7 games back.
And when you look at Memphis, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around, and waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the 5 down low. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Here's Queen. He's defended by Landale, and it's good, 2 points.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Jackson, that's good.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Mr. Williamson, here's Fears. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. A nice shot by Fears.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Here's Spencer. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Coward. Back to Landale. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Jackson, and he makes good on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Williamson, stolen by Jackson. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got his second basket of the game. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Pass to Queen. from outside the arc. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Here's Williamson, blocked again.
Whoa, Jackson Jr. using that reach, protecting the rim.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Four on the shot clock. And it's Williamson missing. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Here's Fear, following the score by Memphis. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Spencer, the 3, and it's Coward missing. The Pelicans trail. Here's Williamson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Pass to Coward. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
.51 seconds left in the first quarter. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here is Wells, defended by Jones. Now Wells. Pass to Spencer. Here's Coward. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Bays checked in for the Pelicans. Poole comes in for Fears. Memphis trailing here.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Spencer. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Aldama. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. The 3. That one's not going to go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Santi Aldama is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Williams. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Prosper in its center. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Jackson kicks to Williams. Goes up from the top of the key. And he nails the jumper. Williams has got his first 2 points. And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Back to Poole. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, G.A., what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Bay finds Misi. Back to Bay. He's guarded by Williams. And here's Poole for three. Pass to Bay. Driving the lane. And the layup falls. Bay's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Coward. Here's Eldama, covered by Williamson. Jackson with the screen. Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
His first shot coming late. Rebound by Williams.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Over in the corner, Poole. Williamson with the screen for Poole. And it's Williamson missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Wells. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Poole, the pass to Bay. Here's Jones. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
A nice shot by Beard.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. New Orleans making some changes here. Queens checked in. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Jordan Poole. Pelicans leading by 5. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. He's defended by Landale. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Spencer, the pass to Wells. Inside. Here's Coward. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Coward's got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Queen. Over to the wing. Williamson against Jackson. 5 on the clock. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Coward. Three-pointer. Pelicans pull it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fades back. Again, the Pelicans score.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Spencer. Still scoreless. Pass to Coward. Here's Spencer. Outside Jackson. Over Williamson. And so it's New Orleans in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, no one's picking them. Maybe if they play mistake-free ball, they'll have a chance, but a slim one at best.
I'm sure someone in the world is picking them, right? Maybe not. Who knows? Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Pelicans.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Fears is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Coward. He has 6. Driving inside. Wells kicks to Jackson. Pass to Spencer. Over Fears. Spencer's shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Williamson. Wells with the steal. Outside for Jackson. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Guys, back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much. As to Williamson, now Fears. Williamson looking it over. Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Outside Jackson. Now here's Wells. Defended by Jones. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. Wells kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Landale. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Right wing. Wells passes to Jackson. Over Williamson. Pelicans pull it in. Queens got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. He's defended by Landale. Now Fears. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target. Fears has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Steve Meese, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Williamson. Then for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama comes in for Jock Landale. And it's G.G. Jackson in for Jackson. Here's Coward. He has 6. To the paint. He's looking for Wells and finds him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Meese with the ball. Defended by Aldama. A shot by Meese, no good. Here's Spencer, still without a basket. 1:09 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Aldama gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Fears. 9 points in the game so far.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Wells. Fires the 3. And Fears pulls it down. Now here's Jones. Back to Meese. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shea. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 12. To the middle. Spencer, the pass to Wells. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Dives to the hoop. Meese, shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Aldama. Over Meese. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New Orleans, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then it's Vince Williams. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard position. Oh, that's blocked. Jackson from long range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Over in the corner, Poole. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Alvarado. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Jackson. Williams in the post. He's defended by Alvarado. Sinks the three-pointer. Aldama's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Landale's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Here's Williamson. Jackson against Bay. The kick out to Poole. 4 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Aldama. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans leading by 10. To the left side wing. Back to Williamson. Alvarado with it. Inside. Williamson kicks to Bay. Now Williamson puts it up from 17. That one is off. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Williams missed on the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Got it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He knows every possession is critical now. So for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones is checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's in there.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. 1 shot.
And Jackson no good on that one.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first. But he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. From 11. Not that time. It won't go. New Orleans leading by 10. 1:56 left in the game. Here's Williamson. Hells with the steal. Footer gets it.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Showing off the post move right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. The three is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
1:09 left in the fourth. Now Jones. 5 to shoot. Puts up the three. The three goes down.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New Orleans.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Zion Williamson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Spencer, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Throws it down. What an assist!
The assist, Jack Landale.
So it's the Pelicans now. Shoots. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Zion Williamson.